pulling it up on my laptop, so I'm making sure that I'm actually getting audio. Oh yeah, I can hear myself.
Give me notification. Said my audio.
Oh, I mean, you probably have a setting that makes it so that they can't hear your audio. If you go to the party chat, you can probably change that. Okay. Well, welcome everybody who is watching the stream. This will be my first time I'm actually talking in a video, and this is also the first time I'll be recording a video in Minecraft. So, this is a world that me and my friends have been working on for a little bit. We didn't know whether or not we were actually going to stream on it or not, so we ended up doing quite a bit more work than I was planning. But uh, but yeah, we did a lot more work than I was expecting to. But we're just gonna kind of start streaming this, and uh, it's gonna cut out quite a bit because I'm not gonna record it every day or every hour or anything like that. So there are gonna be some parts of the stream that you will miss, like it will cut in and out, like from one episode to another, quite a bit will get done, but I will kind of try and uh, tell you guys what has gotten done and what everything has happened, like what has happened and everything. So this episode is gonna be pretty short. It's basically just gonna be a little tour around the base so that you guys can like get to know what it looks like and everything. So we're gonna start over here because it's on the outskirts of town. So we have this is a multiplayer server that I have right now. It's not a realm or anything like that. Um, so they can't get on it when I'm not on, but I'm on quite often, so they can still play with me. But as Byron is still on right now, his party audio might not be included because wait, Byron, can you talk for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, your audio is included now. Yeah, say hello to the group.
Hey.
Yeah, we have Byron. He's not very talkative, but so
Very
yeah,
talkative.
talkative. Yeah,
Talk
but
a lot.
a lot of the people in the group aren't very talkative and stuff like that. So a lot of the time you'll just be. Even I'm not very talkative, as you know, considering the fact that my other videos have been no commentary. But uh, we will try and make it as entertaining as possible. Yeah, entertaining. I said it right. But we'll start here. So, uh, there are two members of our group. I'm not quite sure whether or not they want to be part of the recording yet, so I'm not sure if you'll ever actually see them. But we have Ellie100 and his girlfriend. His girlfriend made this house right here. Um, we have bees in the way. It's just a small little house, but it's a nice little place. Has some nice little overhang over here. And it looks like it. Oh, it has like a underground thing. I've actually never been in this base, so this is my first time being here too. Yeah, extending it quite a bit actually. This is gonna look pretty nice once it's done. So, but yeah, there's nothing really else here, so I guess we'll just start moving on. So, right over here, we're making a quarry. It's a 15 by 15 quarry, and we're just gonna dig it down. It's gonna be exactly like the space that's on this side over here. Oh, shit, I fell. Yeah, right over here, where this quarry is, it's basically gonna be this, and then it's gonna be another one exactly like it on this side. And we're gonna try and dig them either down to bedrock or down enough to deep slate or something. We're hoping to find a big cave or like we're gonna make a big strip mine or something down there at some point. Yeah, here's just the chest that we throw all the cobblestone and stuff in. Then we have my little fence post lightings and everything like that, and all the cherry blossoms. We spawned pretty close to the cherry blossom biome, so we decided to do that. I made a little shed here. Here's a little cool little sugarcane farm. If you didn't know this, then you can farm sugarcane like this by just putting water up on the top layer right there, and then digging down, and then you can make multiple layered sugarcane farms. It works with like any length, so you could do this like way longer or even wider if you wanted. It doesn't really matter. I just do it this big because I didn't really have much space for anything else, plus it fits and it looks nice. We're currently on our project to collect all different colors of wool and all different colors of like basically everything, like the dye. So we have most of the colors here. We're still missing the greens, the blacks, and a few other colors here and there, but we're gonna get them soon enough. We have our little chicken group here. We're gonna put a cow group cow pen right over here. And then we were already kind of over here, but this is our farm. We just have the water. Oh, these are missing right now, but you don't need to have the water in a full line if you didn't know that already, which most people do. But you can just have a single little spot every now and then all the way across, and it should hydrate about 3 to 4, sometimes even more blocks out from that. So you can get a lot more space in your farm by doing this. But yeah, it goes potatoes, carrots, and then wheat. And then if we just go down here, this is the house of another one of the people who live in the world. Their name is Open, and they'll also be streaming on this world at some point. I'm not sure exactly when they'll start. But if you want, I'm pretty sure their new handle is Opens Gaming, so OPENS Gaming. There is an S there, they kind of put it there by accident, but it's still okay. But she should start streaming on this world too. This is her house right here. I helped her build a little bit of it. I mainly just did the roof. She did most of the other stuff, so I don't know most of it. She has a bunch of cats. Yeah. 4 cats here, all beautiful little buggers. They're gonna get names soon enough. We're still out on the prowl for some name tags for them all. And then there's this tiny little cave down here that she was using to farm, I guess. But we're moving her over to a different area because we found a better spot, and we're building her a house, and we're gonna get there in a few minutes. Oh, spider. I'm just gonna run away from this spider. She also has a horse and something else, but I can't remember. Oh, skeleton. This is the house of L800, the guy to that girlfriend we were at the house of earlier. They do split screen, so they're only ever on together. But this is his house, like I said. Front door, you walk in. He's got like counters here. Looks like a kind of station for like blacksmithing and stonework kind of stuff. And then he has his chest, a nice little table and everything, nice little couch, pretty nice. It's a really nice looking house right now. Got his little corner thing there, counter, chair, his double bed, 2 different colors. Hidden crafting table. He has his own little balcony out here, and you can see all that with the nice little cherry blossom leaves falling down. I really like the cherry blossoms since they were added in. I will admit that I'm not much of a fan of their pink wood, but I really do like the atmosphere that they create. And then, come over here. Shit. He has this little spot. What is this? Not quite sure what this is going to be yet, but it looks like a pretty interesting little building, like a little observatory. Okay. Just gonna equip my shield here. Okay, he's dead. eventually, we're planning on building an entire village, so if all goes to plan, this should be a fairly long-running series, especially if we decide to record more often. If you guys seem to be interested in this series, then we'll definitely continue it, and we'll even post even more. We'll try and post like daily and stuff like that if we can. We'll try and post more and more and more, the more you guys seem to like it. But here's my base. I made some torii gates to begin with. They were first made out of dirt, but I ended up replacing them with some dark oak that I found. We're nowhere near dark oak, so it took me a while to find the stuff. I have my little pond. I used to have fish in here, but creepers keep kind of landing in this area and then blowing them up. Even though they don't do any damage to the structures, they still kill my fish. So I'm thinking about making an aquarium so they don't kill them. I had a fish named Toby, buddy of mine that lives in the house here, which you might meet in a future live stream or video. Named Fox. His fish Thomas, he died, or he passed away. Because of the creepers. And we had another fish. I'm pretty sure his name was, yeah, I think I named him Jerry. But here's the first floor. We have a collection of bells from the villages we've been to. And this is kind of just the wall of random objects like lecterns and all that kind of stuff I don't know where to place yet. I have my barrel here full of like just apples and other stuff that we've been collecting and trying to make. We found this in a treasure chest along with the Heart of Sea as well. That was in another treasure chest we ended up finding. We ended up finding a few name tags and treasure chests, and I think one in a dungeon, or at a mine shaft. And then same with Iron Horse armor, we found that at a few things. And then we also found these potions, and I'm gonna make a book in this book and quill, and I'm gonna try and do a like diary kind of thing in here, and then I'll like write down what we've done and the names of all the people here and everything. Here's all the different colors of wool that we've been able to obtain by the dye. And then in our dye chest you can actually see the colors: red, pink, purple, magenta, orange, light gray, blue. We had light blue for a while. A few other ones. I have the chests mostly organized. I still need to do a bit more organization though. And then here's Fox's bed and his chest. Yeah, he does a lot more mining than I do. I've kind of just been focusing on the house, so I don't know how he got most of his stuff. Then a little potion brewing stand here, and my little lookout station. And then I have my little, I'm gonna make this more hidden in the future, but little hidden laboratory that I have, which is gonna be used for bunch of potions, and I'm gonna make it look a lot nicer. This is one of my most recent builds, so it's not done yet. As you can see, there isn't even glass there yet. But I'll follow this track out in a minute, and you'll see where it leads. We're working on a railway system. One second. Hey Byron, would you are you at home? Can you go to sleep? I'm just gonna hop in my bed. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, we're just gonna turn it to daytime to make it a bit easier for you guys to see. So this is my second floor. This is as you saw, I ran up these stairs here. And then this is my second floor. I found a camel, and I was able to tame him and put a saddle on him. I have a few other chests here. Most of them are empty. This one isn't organized because it was just kind of my inventory before I went off on an adventure. I have a little half loft here that I built. I'm not quite done this chain here, I need to make another one. And that's where Buddy is attached to. And then you go up to the next floor here, and we have the rooftop, of course. We have some lanterns on the corners. I'm planning on doing that later. And the roof isn't completely finished because I still need to do this around the border. I'm probably going to replace the brick and probably even the stone brick at some point when I find better material. But this is kind of just base project. Oh. I don't know why that block is missing. But right in here, I'm going to put a few slabs in here to make it like a crouching spot. And I got the people Open and Byron to pick their favorite colors from the ones that we had, and I have mine, of course, which is purple. And basically we'll be able to sit right here and we can have little meetings, Japanese style, because this building is as you could tell by the torii gates, I'm building very Japanesey style. I've never tried to build anything like this before, so it has taken me a little, like quite a while actually, just to get this to look as good as it is. And I'm not even happy with it really. Like, I still have quite a few things I need to replace and stuff, because I think I could do a lot better. But so what we've done so far is basically we're gonna make a village down in that area, and all the way down to the ocean there. There's a tower there that was because of a buddy better aim that's in the group of that's playing. But yeah, we're gonna build the village all the way down there, and basically I'm the shogun. We're not really role playing or anything like that, but I got bored and we make backstories for stuff out of just complete boredom. So I've become the shogun of this area, which is why the area's name on the top right there you can see is Shogun Salem Village, because originally it was just me and Open's village, but then, oh, I almost died there. But then we eventually turned it into a village with more people. So I just named it that for now, and then I'm gonna name it again something different. But basically, I'm gonna be the shogun, and I'm gonna have a few people who work directly under me. Well, they're not gonna work really under me, but they're gonna be like the representatives of the different areas of town. So down there, you can kind of see it right where my cursor is. Byron is building a house, and he's gonna be the water master, which is basically he's gonna protect us from the seas and everything like that, and make sure that anybody who's coming in and out is doing good stuff. And then we have somebody over there, which is Open, which you're gonna you can kind of see her house right there. We're gonna go over there pretty soon. What was I saying? She's gonna be a farmer, so she's gonna like have a really big farm around her house, and she's gonna be our. I've learned what the name is from an anime, which you guys, of course, might like. One Piece. Some of you might have watched it, some of you might not have, but I finally caught up with the dubbed episodes. Because I can't read the subtitle ones because it's a bit too hard of work. Like, it's too draining to try and watch the fight scenes while doing that. And also, I really like the voices in English. But they're gonna be my daimyos, if I'm saying that correctly. And I'm gonna have a few other people assigned here, so then we can have that. And then we're gonna build a city hall for everybody meeting. So this is gonna be like a daimyo shogun meeting area in the shogun's tower, and then we're gonna have a actual town meeting. And then this is another floor. I'm not done it yet, as you can see by the fences not being here and everything like that. But yeah, it's not complete. I'm still working on it a little bit. That I'm gonna replace this with chains or something. This fence needs to be finished. Oh. Creeper. Yeah, that's been happening quite a bit in this world. A lot of creepers blowing up my stuff. But just fix it up as much as I can for now. Yeah, and then I'll replace all these rest of things. But this is where the top floor so far is done. There's these dirt bits right here because when I first started building, I made a dirt ring on where I expected me to build up to, and I've reached that height, but I'm probably gonna go another level or two because I think it'll just look better to have it a bit taller. The rooms do get smaller each time, so the top floor won't have much use besides being like a place to hang the bells. But it'll still look nice, I think. And if we just come over here, then I can go over to this corner, and there's the pool of water, and I can just jump down. Yeah, if I follow this trail on, for leaving my house now, we have a few spruce trees here that I'm growing, and a few dark oak trees, because there's none that grow around here, so we have to grow them ourselves. And that's what I'm using for my building, so. But if you follow this pathway here, I still need to fix this part right here and need to reshovel it. But right here is a spot where basically you can put the powdered concrete down in this area, and then you put water right up here in this space, and then it'll make everything here concrete, and then you can put a concrete powder along here while the water is still running, and then you can get 18 pieces of concrete in one go there, and then you can just do that over and over and over again as you need. You can also do it with a dispenser, but I've decided to just do it this way instead because the dispenser was too expensive at the time. This right here, if you are familiar with Ghost of Tsushima, you might recognize this area. It's not perfect replica by any means, but basically it's the dueling ring that Jin Sakai and Lord Shimura fight in at the very end of the game. I've surrounded it by cherry blossom trees, and I've had to do some of them by hand, as you can see by this one not having any leaves. I think the only ones I did by hand was this one right there, which is why it's kind of wonky, and this one over here, which actually I'm pretty proud of. The leaves are kind of sad on it though. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill up here with a bunch of the leaves, and then I'm gonna replace these with chains and then hang lanterns from the trees, and they'll make this really nice. And I'm gonna get rid of all these torches, and it'll just be center lit. But this would be a pretty good place for like haiku writing, like writing some haikus and friggin' doing some duels at some point maybe. If you guys are interested in it, we might do some duels here later. Maybe battle for Shogun or something like that. Somebody told me, informed me that a Shogun must accept any duel, and if they lose the duel, then the other person becomes Shogun. So that's something I might have to worry about. But for now, we've kind of made it a rule that nobody's gonna try to duel me until we've all gotten to a much farther stage and we've actually finished most of the village. But until then, I'm safe as Shogun. Shogun Salem remains. So what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna make a pathway across here and take over this side of the cliff as well. We've planted some jungle trees here just for anybody who wants them, and so that we have them to replant somewhere else. But up there, or up here I guess, because it's where I'm going, we're making plans for building either another tower like that, but probably smaller, just so that we can save some time, and so that we can illustrate that that is the main tower and that these are side towers. And so we're gonna flatten it out on this level, I think, Somebody else flattened it out up here, but I think that's not big enough, so I think we're gonna move it down here and flatten this out, and then reterrain this cliffside so that it looks good instead of just having it flat like that. And basically, what we'll do is we'll put either another tower up here, like that one, like I was saying, or we will put a town hall up here, which will be a one-floor large rectangular building that has a roof kind of similar to that. Quite a bit different actually, but it's gonna be the Japanese style kind of town hall as well. And that can be a place where all of us can meet. We're either gonna have it up here or we're gonna place it down there. We haven't fully decided yet. If the tower goes, because like I said, it's city hall or tower here. So if the tower goes here, the city hall will go to somewhere down there, and if the city hall goes here, then we'll put the tower somewhere else. But right now, I'm pretty sure this is high votes for tower. If you guys, if we're not done doing this yet by the time you guys start putting in comments and stuff, then we can take your majority rule, and then we can, based on what you guys decide, we can do tower or hall, tower or the main hall. Okay. So if we meet right here, this leads back to where my base was, and this is that rail I was telling you we were gonna follow earlier. So if we just follow this rail, it's not done yet, because I ran out of railings. I got most of these rails from a mine shaft, which was very helpful. But we come this way, and there's Open's new farm. We haven't actually started the farming bit because we just finished the house a minute ago. But basically, you come down here, and I haven't finished this part either. But I'm gonna make a rail cart that leads all the way over to her house, so that we will actually be able to trade better, and we can send a minecart with chests to each other, with whatever goods we plan on selling to each other. So she's not very good at building, so I actually and she's willing to admit that too. Like next stream, I can even ask her, and she would admit it. But so she got me to build this for her. I followed a video, but it was kind of confusing, so it's not exact. Plus, they were using creative, and they used lecterns all here, and there's no way I'll be able to actually do that. There's gonna be a little farm here for her little chest for farm objects there, and then we're gonna grow nether warts on this part there which is from the video. And then there's this little basement area, which I don't know what she'll do with yet, but it's there. And then up here is the main area where she'll have all of her main stuff, and her bed, of course. It's a pretty nice looking little house, and since she'll be fenced in, she won't really have to worry about any attacks or anything like that. And we're gonna put a nether portal right in front of this thing, or kind of replace this with the nether portal kind of thing, and that'll be her way to get into the nether. And then we're eventually gonna build a nether highway so that we can get to each other's houses, because our houses are fairly close, but it'd be a lot quicker if we could do the nether route. Plus, we're also gonna do some farther away travels to distant lands. Byron, are you ready for a visit? Okay, I'll take that as a yeah, I guess. You got some sunken, drowned dudes out here. Oh. I'm coming in. There's a creeper out there. Okay. Well, this is Byron's house. This is Byron. He's building a big old castle thing, and it's pretty nice. And he's gonna help me with a future project as well, and I'll tell you about that in a moment. But he has this castle. He has the outer ring pretty done, and he has this cave. It seems like he has the water propeller, so basically you can go down, when you're at the bottom, you can get all the way up, the water elevator. And then if you come over here, looks like he has a pig farm. Hey Byron, if you want to give us a tour yourself, you could. But Yeah, it looks like he has this little tent thing here that he's using to sleep in, and he's gonna. Looks like he's gonna build this tent, and then he's gonna have like a tent inside the castle, which is a pretty cool look. I think it's gonna be a pretty nice looking area actually. He has his tower in the four corners, of course. He's making it out of deep stone, deep slate brick. And then I gave him one of my spruce trees so he could make this here. And is that all of your house, Byron? Yeah, I'll assume that's a yes. But, huh? I can't hear you. You need to move your mic closer to your mouth again.
I said yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
your mic is far away from your mouth again, so I couldn't hear you. It wasn't even given the party overlay. And then the creeper. Don't pick up my stuff, please. I'll be back in a moment.
What?
But what I was gonna show you guys is right on. You can kind of see it from here, but right on that cliff, or that edge there from the water, we're gonna build a massive kind of castle tower. And what's up? Do you see another creeper or something?
Zombie picked up your chest plate.
A zombie picked up my chest plate. Kill the dick. There's a skeleton right here.
Sticks too.
Yeah. So once I grab all my stuff, then I'll be able to actually show you guys what I was gonna say before I got blown up by this stupid creeper. Creepers are lovely, don't you agree?
You're
Okay.
close though. So
Okay, thank you. I don't think there's anything else there. I don't have any dirt on. Actually, yeah, I do have a bit of dirt on me. Do you have enough dirt to fill in that hole? You just left it hollow. That's lazy.
how would I? Stop.
Mobs will spawn under here and stay under here during the day, and you'll just hear zombies all day while you're walking around. And then one day you'll forget that this hole is here and get really annoyed with the noise and be like, where the heck are these zombies? But yeah, so filling this hole. Yeah, so right over on that island, we're gonna build a tower kind of similar to his tower here, but it's probably gonna be made out of stone brick. And then we're gonna build another tower over on this side up on this cliff. And then we're gonna build a big old wall, kind of like his wall is. We're gonna be a big old wall. We're gonna make Minecraft great again. But we're gonna make a tower over here. Like right here, and then a tower over there. We're gonna build a wall right across, and then right in the center of the wall, we're gonna have a massive gate that it won't be able to actually move or anything, of course, but it's gonna be a massive gate that's gonna look like it's half raised, and we're gonna hopefully be able to attach a bunch of chains and stuff to make it look like it's been pulled open. Oh, zombie villager bombardment.
Against swarm here.
Getting swarmed by zombie
Full gold
villagers.
armor, sword.
Oh yeah, very full gold armor dude over there.
They do
But-
have.
Yeah. That's our plan eventually. And then our main idea is that we're gonna have a pathway coming down right here, down the center, and then we're gonna turn this area into a commercial district. And we're gonna have a few villagers from a few villages around the area, because we have a village that's not too far away from us, but isn't close enough that they're actually willing to run over there. But when we'll head over there and take some of the villagers back home to this village, to our home here, and then we can build them their own house and their own shop, and then we can use them to sell stuff or buy stuff from them, and then we'll have our own actual in-game shops, and then we can have our own personal shops that we're all gonna make. Eventually, we're gonna try and get better at banners. We're probably gonna watch some tutorials on how to do banners, and we're gonna use that knowledge to make our own banners for like our own family crests and stuff like that. And then also our own shop banners, so that we can make an armory banner and stuff like that. That's all customized the way that we want it, the color we want it, and everything. And we're also gonna do some banners. We're gonna try and do a banner for the town. We're gonna try and find a town banner, which is gonna be interesting. We're also trying to think of a name for the village. So if any of you guys have any ideas for the name of the village, then that would be great. But yeah, that's basically just the tour of the area. If you guys are actually interested in watching this, then comment down below, and we'll actually start, and I will read them, and we'll post some more. And for now, we'll still post some more, of course. But if you guys like it, like and comment down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel or whatever. And thank you guys for watching, but for right now, I'm gonna stop this video because I don't really have much else to show you guys that's actually gonna be interesting. So, have a good day, guys. We'll see you in the next live stream.